How about an atomizer? Here we go. So, maybe an atomizer today. Talked about it a little bit yesterday when I did the rouleau video. Found out rouleau is French for triangular shape or something like that. So that's that. So the crown, let's have a vape. I'm vaping some Suicide Bunny Mother's Milk and Cookies. Pretty good juice. So a little bit about this tank. So I told you guys yesterday I had been vaping the Arctic sub tank for a while, and still am actually vaping it side by side with this. They're both really good tanks. I've actually found that if you take the airflow and you take it off of full down 2 notches, that's maximum or wide open airflow equivalent on the sub tank. And also, kind of in that setting, the reason I like it, of course, is the airflow, because I want to drip, because I love the airflow and the cloud that comes with the drip being a cloud chaser. But I've noticed you do lose a little bit of flavor, of course, when you throw that much air into the mix, unless you're running 150 200 watts. So when I got the crown, tried it out. The airflow, as you saw, it's really nice. It's still a little restrictive. I hope somebody comes out with a free breathing tank one day. I don't know the logistics if that would even work, because you need some sort of vacuum to pour juice in. But as you see, it's really open and really loud. And the flavor's nice wide open. But I noticed I was, on the sub tank, or the Arctic tank, I was getting a little better flavor. So that's when I kicked it down a couple of notches, and still get, definitely a good cloud, but the flavor gets a lot warmer, a lot richer, of course. Quite a bit warmer. Still get a pretty decent cloud. But again, it's a lot richer, it's a lot warmer vape. So there's really not a whole lot you can say about the crown that you couldn't say about any other of the tank atomizers. It works well. It's got drop-in coils, huge convenience. I just ordered the rebuildable for it, so I'm excited to see how that goes. I'll do a separate video for the rebuildable part of it. I noticed with the Kanger and with other of the tank atomizers that the airflow got a lot more restrictive whenever you used the rebuildable side, so I didn't find a lot of use for it. I'm hoping that's not the case with the crown. But for one of the more convenient features about the crown that you don't have in the sub tank, or the Arctic tank, the sub tank, the Aspire, just about every other one of them I've tried, is the ability to top fill it, and that's super convenient. You just unscrew the top. I've literally filled this slap ass full to the top, and then screw it back on, and you're ready to go. It's just a great little tank. If I can get these threads going, it's a great little tank. It's got really good capacity. If I was to guess, and because I don't know exactly, I haven't looked it up, I would say it's between 4 and 5 mils, to where like the Arctic tanks, 2 mils maybe. And if you remember back with like the Aspire, you had the little trick where if you put the coil on first, you could get a little bit more juice in there. You don't have any of that tomfoolery or shenanigans. Just a good solid tank. 4 airflow settings. Comes in black and stainless. I would love to see a white one. I love my tugboat because it's white. I want to see more white stuff. Like I'm gonna get the white version of the rouleau that's got the little turquoise kind of accents. So to have a white version of this would be fantastic. But I don't really have many complaints about it. I talked yesterday about the nickel coils. I was having some issues with the rouleau. Turns out that a firmware upgrade was fix that. It was not an issue with the Crown. It comes with a 1/2 ohm dual coil. It comes with a 1/4 ohm dual coil and a 0.15 ohm nickel coil. The first two being Canthal coils. Great performer, great airflow, super easy to fill. I've used it side by side with the Arctic here for a couple of weeks, and it's just a super solid device. Not a whole lot more you could say about it. It works great. One thing I'm gonna bitch about, and this isn't this tank specifically, it's actually all the tanks that are like this. I think that it's stupid that you've got the regular hole for a 510 connection, but you've got this massive fuck off mouthpiece, because it's not like the hole gets any bigger because you make the hole bigger after this hole. So, you know, if you're going to continue to put these big ass gonking fucking mouthpieces on these tanks, then make this hole bigger, you know. That hole's not going to get no bigger if you make this the size of fucking New York. It's just not. So, you know, maybe give us a top cap option, you know, future tank developers, that allows us to take advantage of this much of a wide bore air hole. Other than that, you know, it's not a fault of this tank. It's kind of a fault of every tank kind of in this category. So, one more vape, and that's pretty well it for this. The Crown, my new all day everyday vape. I got a few others that I've got to check out, and we'll see if anything comes better than it. But as it is now, so far my favorite. Now my brother has a Matrix that I'm going to spend some time playing with. It's actually more open in airflow than this. So something I'm looking forward to trying, and something I might review. I know it's a little bit old, but again, I'm not just running around buying everything in the world to review anymore. So one more vape and we'll call it a video. That's what I got, JC West. Got quite a few other things coming, so stay tuned. 2016 is going to be a good year. Next time.